Today I'm showing you Critter Crops, an adorably spooky farming adventure RPG that is currently live on Kickstarter. Talk to me on any day and I will be in one of two moods: angry at the world and capitalism, or fangirling over spooky yet cute cats and game graphics. And Critter Crops truly delivers with its adorable art style and spooky little critters that you have to grow out of the ground but also sell for gold if you're going to revitalize Murmur Town. Technically, it checks off the sarcastic capitalism box too. I first heard about Critter Crops actually from TikTok, where the team behind the game, Zachurrate Studio, posts a bunch of short videos highlighting the cute critters in the game, and even some of the cute villagers that can come live with you in Murmur Town. Critter Crops actually started as a solo dev project by 𝐒𝐿𝐴, who shared recently that she started her game dev journey about a year ago. That's already super impressive, but add on the fact that she's been raising her kids and holding a 9-to-5 at the same time, that sounds exhausting yet rewarding. Zachurrate Studio has since grown to include an animator, a composer, and a community manager, and the studio really hopes to be an inspiration for other female devs. The Kickstarter is currently fully funded, although there are stretch goals that you can help fund as well if you would like, and there's a demo currently live on Steam. One of the first things that stood out to me about Critter Crops was, of course, the art style. Simply walking around with your character Sylvie is already very satisfying with the cute walking sequences. And within the first 10 minutes of playing the demo or the game, you will be entranced by the world that is truly alive. Buildings and objects seem to have eyes that kind of watch you, and the plants that you plant seem very active as they grow to be almost plant creature pet things. That's not to say that the game is only very cute. In order to progress in the game, you need to fix up Murmur Town, and to do that, you need to make some money. But what do you do when the only thing you're producing are little critter plants? Well, you gotta sell the children. They seem to grow in different quality levels. I was very fond of the queer rainbow one, of course. And if selling a few of your crop children doesn't strike you as a little bit dark, don't worry. As you get started in the game, you'll be able to grow your magical powers and select a grimoire. One of the grimoire choices is the 𝐒𝐿𝐴 text, which comes with 3 spells, as the other ones do too. What's interesting about this text, beyond its claw, bloody looking nature, is that one of the spells is called Sacrifice, and reads, "A random critter is sacrificed to banish a random enemy in range," which is not effective on overlords. That's right, folks, grow some cute critters, sell them for cash, or keep them around for sacrifices later. This game is super adorable, super charming, but it's not without its little bits of dark humor. The mention of overlords is also interesting to me and suggests that there might be some sort of boss system in place. But to be honest, from playing the demo for even only an hour, boss battles would be fun but not necessarily essential to give this game more charm. Equipped with your own 2 hands, a little bit of magic, and a suspicious seed seller, Critter Crops already grabbed my heart with a standoffish, personified mansion that I have to convince to let me live there, to my slightly out of place blood spear ability, the ongoing quest to fill Murmur Town's empty houses with strange residents, and a cryptic message from a person helpful and yet unknown. Is this the same person who's given you ownership to the mansion that doesn't want you to live there? Why is the town so empty to begin with? And did you make the right decision to upheave your life and come here? Critter Crops is a farming simulation RPG, but it really feels more like a life sim, with a heavy focus on tone of characters, both human and not, and the farming mechanics, magic mechanics, and RPG mechanics really just supporting that overarching story. Alright, with all that being said, let's dive a little bit into Critter Crops. I have the demo open here, which is free on Steam. My one complaint about Critter Crops right now is that I did think the demo was broken when I first played it. I opened it up while I was live on Twitch, and I actually ended up force closing the game twice before the third time I just kind of let it sit there in what looked like a frozen loading screen. Once I let it sit there, it actually loaded perfectly fine and we played the demo bit. And this is the first time I'm rebooting the demo up since that stream. The same thing happened again. I got my loading screen and I just let it sit there for a while and now we're in. It took maybe like, I don't know, a minute or so, but it was enough time to make me think that it was broken. That being said, this is a demo. I would not take that as a super horrible thing to take to heart here. I'm going over to the crop shop today, which I keep thinking is a crop top, but it's a crop shop. And we're gonna buy some batberry seeds. There we go. And we're gonna buy some, I forget what this one's called. They're like ghoul something. I have no money. Okay, I bought one of those. So in order to farm this game, you actually don't need a hoe or like farming tools. You actually don't have a watering can at all. Upon going over this farming area, you can just press E to hoe the ground with your little clappy hands. There we go, clappy hand magic. And once you've hoed the ground, you can place a seed by also pressing E. In order to equip a seed, you go into your inventory and set a seed as your active item, which also brings it to this top part. Can I drag? You cannot drag and drop here, so that's interesting to know. Now that I have some seeds equipped, I can plant them by pressing E. You can see this little, what looks like a cat tail has gone down, even though it's not a cat tail, it's like a ghoul tail. Now I'm gonna get my batberry seeds as well. And there they go. It's currently nighttime in my game, but one of the interesting things about critter crops as a farming simulator is that your plants can actually wither and die very quickly. In a classic farming simulator game that's only farming, perhaps like Stardew or Harvest Moon, your crops will die if the season changes and you don't switch them out. But in critter crops, they will just kind of wilt away and completely die just over time. And this is not an in-game day situation. It's like literally a few minutes and you could miss it and they'll just kind of wilt. So we're just gonna stare at these for a second and see how they do. While we're waiting, you can see this is the mansion that we're trying to impress. We have supposedly inherited, or not inherited, we've been given this mansion as our property, but as you can see, he's not so happy about that idea and won't let us go in until we fix up the town a bit. So this is Greaves. He's a mimic and does actually talk to us a little bit at the beginning, and it's also where we can sell stuff. I thought he was a little froggy with eyes, but very cute. All right, as you can see, our little bats are done now. You can tell by a little exclamation mark that took me a second to learn. And I'm just gonna press E, and ta-da, we have a little batberry friend. This ghosty is also done, which you can tell by another exclamation mark. Press E, and there's a ghoulie baby. Now, the problem with me harvesting all these babies right now is that, as you can see, once I've hit about 4 of them, I don't actually have room to harvest the rest. I literally hovered over them and I pressed E and I couldn't harvest them. So what I have to do is go sell the babs real quick so that I can harvest the other babs. There used to be a little bit of like a counter up here, I think, that could show me how many babs I was holding. There it is. It just came back. I don't know what that's about. So maybe these go away when I'm full, but it's telling me I can carry 4 at once. So I just sold those babs. And now we're going to equip these, or not equip, we're going to harvest these babs. Ta-da! And we got lucky! We got a queer bab, our last queer bab, who sells for a little bit more. And yeah, those are the basics of farming and critter crops, at least in this very, you know, early part of the demo. So we have 113 gold, and we sell the queer bab. We think it's gonna be 10. Oh, no, that was 100. Never mind. So, our ghoul baby is 40 and our batberry is 20 here. There we go, 270. This is the mansion again during the daytime. He's still kind of watching us go. We can't talk to our mimic friend right now, unfortunately, because of our quest. But what we can do is check our quest lines by pressing Q, which says repair the shop at the end of the strip. Currently in the game, we've already repaired magic media, which introduced us to this slithery boy. And this slithery boy gave us our grimoire for free, which gave us these first 3 spells. He will now sell us additional pages for the grimoire, which will give me Phoenix Fire, so that's pretty cool. And as I mentioned before, our 3rd spell slot is actually sacrificing one of the kids. And actually nothing happened when I had a kid out earlier too, so I'm not sure about that. But you can see this cool blood spear. Very Danganronpa, not exactly what I would think would show with the rest of the art style of this game. But I'm down, I'm down. Ooh, I've just discovered this note. What is this? A love story, page 3. I love to look upon him beside the whispering willow. The light of the soul candle shine through his golden hair. This place will forever remain a part of me. Please, forgive me for what I must do. This sure seems sad. I wonder what she had to do. I bet this is plot related to why this place is so abandoned. I'm honestly not sure what shop they mean by at the end. Maybe Banshee needs like a place. Oh. Fix this building costs 500 gold. Maybe it's this one.
A few moments later.
Okay, is it fixed? Oh, it is! Oh, who's that? You book Emolition? Hello there, welcome to Murmur Town. My name is Sylvie. Greetings, I'm Dot, and this is Demolition! I'm very excited to be here and to be able to offer some help in making this island a better place. You can come to me with any advanced construction needs that you may have, and me and the other Dibuk will be happy to get the job done. I almost forgot, we also brought along a kiosk for the social media tool everyone uses over in the other world. Don't ask me how it works, but everyone says it uses some spider creatures' interwebs or something. It's over in the residential area, so feel free to check it out whenever. Ooh! Dibuk Demolition. There's shop rank information. Next rank upgrade available at rank. What? These are all the shops, and then these are the little residences. So now we come here to fix all of the shops and upgrade them. For example, we don't even have Goyles yet. Unlock Goyle's craft house and create your favorite items. Very cool. Let's go ahead and see if there's that kiosk that was mentioned. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I want to eat it. Your friendless feed. What? Friendlies feed. But I still don't have any friends. Notifications. Friendlies. Oh, friendlies. Kaya lives in Otherworld. Username Fox13. Jinx. Wait, how do I become friends with these people? Is this a dating app? Oh, look at this one. RNA is so pretty. Okay, they're all pretty. Lives in Otherworld. Username Spidey. Recent posts? Nothing. Gift? We can... Amazon. Deadly fast delivery. You can send... There's like heart things. Is there dating in this game? So yeah, this has been a little look at Critter Crops, and this is only the demo content that I've shown you in terms of gameplay. Critter Crops is fully funded on Kickstarter right now, but by the time I post this video, the Kickstarter should still be up and you can help them reach some stretch goals if you would like. Otherwise, please go ahead and wishlist this game on Steam if you liked it. That really helps developers out a lot. And of course, subscribe and like this video if you want to see more cozy things from me here in the Midway. I am so looking forward to the development of this game and playing it more in the future. Maybe I'll even play the demo more on stream because this is just so heckin' cute. Have a wonderful day.